Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am doing another prompt for Junk Journal for July Junk Journal Challenge 2024, hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. Here on YouTube, you can show your makes on Instagram, and she's also created a Facebook group, which is just awesome. Plenty of places to share your makes. You do not have to make videos. You can just show what you made, and it is an open challenge. Anyone can join in. No rules, no stress, no pressure. And let's see, we are on the 5th day, which is the 7th of July, and it is tag. Not sure I can handle this one or not. I did find a piece of nice thick black cardstock. This is from the Dollar Tree little paper packs that are all cut up. Just the multi-size paper packs. It's my favorite one that's in there. It's black and it is super thick. But this is what we're going to use today. One side is really textured and the other side is smooth. And I do love to use a gold metallic marker or gel pen or something to write. So I'm going to leave the smooth side to do journaling on, and this is the side I want to create on. And the hashtag is JJJC 2025. As I said, it is an open challenge. Anyone can join in at any time and do the prompts you want, or the ones that you just really like. Okay, let's just carry on here. I want to start out with using the other piece of the Golden Book Encyclopedia that I used for the vintage tag. I love that it has 3rd printing 1960 on it. I'm going to do my best to keep that little part showing somewhere. And this is where I tore out and used it on the other one. So let's go ahead and just get this glued on. Okay, I forgot to ink it up, so let me see if I can do that with glue on it. Oh boy. Let's just give it a go. Why not give it a try? Especially when this edge here. Okay, I think I can go ahead and glue it, not glue it on, but place it down here. And then I can use my other brush to get a little bit of ink on these edges. Piece of paper to put under it here. Just want to get the edges. Okay, now let's just cut it into a tag shape here. Well, first we need to let it dry a bit, don't we? Just a little bit. Wonder if I need to do any stenciling. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some stenciling while we're waiting on it to dry, just in case some of those spots might show that don't have any lettering on it. There, I think that's enough. Cover those voids just in case they show. Let's go ahead and get the corners rounded here on the bottom. And let's cut it in a tag shape. Now I can go ahead and ink these tag edges here. very nice. Okay, let's see, what do we want? I did pick out a little envelope. I thought this would be just perfect to pop on here, and we can maybe put little ephemera or just something in there. I'll put this on the bottom and build everything on top. That would be fun to have just a little pocket in there. And let's get the gold metallic marker and just go around these edges just to accentuate this so you can tell that you can put something in it. Have my gold gel pens, that might work. Just want, so you can tell that it is a little envelope, just a little black coin envelope. Got these on Amazon. You can buy, it's like $100 for amazingly great price. Let me see. Going to fold this over just so I can tell where it is at. There we go. Okay, that's better. How do I want to do this? This is the line. Goes down there. Let's just do this. May not be able to see all of it, but just be able to tell that it is an envelope underneath. It may all be covered, but you might be able to tell a little bit. Let's go this way. Okay, now where else? Up here. Little faux stitching with this gel pen. I'm going to go ahead and go right here so you can tell there's an opening possibly there, like that. And I'm going to go right along these edges. Like I said, you may not even be able to see it, but if you can, you'll be able to tell it's an envelope. There, I think that turned out cute. You can see the little shimmeries, the gold gel pen. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. Oh, that's much more visible now. I like that. But I do want to be really conscious that I don't cover up this date. So I really like that date there. About do that about right there, and I have some pictures here. Let's see, the Tim Holtz Found Relatives. I think possibly one of these smaller ones would do on there. Let's just set those aside. And I want some paper on here using my scraps so that you can see the picture better. See, I think we need to make the picture smaller. Let's go ahead and let's see. Do I want to go ahead? I think I want to tear this. Add some interest there. I want to tear it the other way so there will be some white showing so I can ink it up. Okay, there. And all the way up to the top here. See if that's enough. There we go, like that. And let's go ahead and ink this up real quick. Perfect. Let's go ahead and glue this down real quick. There we go, just for a little bit of background to break up that black. Okay, and let's see, I want this to be right so I can see that date. Okay, exactly right there. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So I have it in the exact position I want it in. Just want to make sure I have a tiny bit of that vintage encyclopedia page showing. There, that is awesome. Love it. Okay, and I'm going to put something in that pocket. Let's see what we have here. Have some of the Tim Holtz ticket book. Used these before in these little coin envelopes, so I think it should fit perfectly. Let's see, which one do we want? Let's see how that will fit in there. Perfectly. I like that one. I think that'll work great. Just like that. All right, that's cool. Just wanted to put it in there so I wouldn't glue a bunch of stuff up here, so I could get the ticket in and out easily. I like that. Let's see, what else do we have? We have some little bits here out of the Tim Holtz Halloween 2024 ephemera pack. I like that label. Leave that there. Let's see. I have some cheesecloth. I wonder if I should use some cheesecloth. I love this cheesecloth. Get it at Amazon, but it is unbleached, so you don't have to coffee or tea dye it to get it to be not so bright white. Let's see if we even like it on here. Oh, that might be fun. And put one of the pictures over it. Which picture do we want? I don't think I want her. That's cute. A mummy and a son, or just a lady and a child. That's cute. I can also trim them down. Ooh, she looks kind of creepy. Oh, I have so much fun. But I think I want to trim this down. Trim the side a little bit here. We'll just make it a little bit narrower. Let's put the round corner back in it. Ink up the edges. Vintage her up a bit. Okay, that will be perfect. Love it. Okay, we'll put just a bit of cheesecloth back there. Let's cut this off. I can trim more off in a bit, but I just want it to be manageable. Okay, that's cute. I'm gonna turn the cheesecloth around. Okay, that will go on there nicely. How about right there, maybe, possibly? Okay, let's see what else we have. I like these playing cards. That would be cute. There. What else do we have? We have a queen. We're using this. It has a little bit of touch of red. That might be nice. Let's do the queen there. And I wonder if you can still see that. Yeah, you can still see the lettering if I put the cheesecloth all the way across here. Okay, that's gonna look great there. And we'll just tuck this right here. Not tuck it, we'll put it under the little picture, but be sure that my date is showing. We'll just tear this off. That'll look nice. Let's see, that might be cute there. I kind of wanted something black. Let's see what we have here in my little ephemera book. Let's see what would go good right there. This one, let's see what the size of it is. It's about that size, so that might go perfect right there. Just do something in the background. How about that? Right there. I think that looks good. Wonder if we have a sprig of something that would go here. Turn the page here. Yeah, I think we have something we could work with. Want it to be very thin, so you can still see that date. This is going to go underneath or over. I think over. That will be cute. Oh, I like those in there. That will be great. Like that and that. What else do we have here? Ooh, I like the owl. But then that would cover up our date. I don't want to cover up my date. Well, we might do that. Okay, let's put the owl right there. Get these things glued down, and then we'll come back and see if we're going to use the owl or anything else we want to add to it. Now we have all of those elements glued down. I really like the owl right there, and I still have my date right there. Third edition, or third printing, something like that. What does it say? It says third printing. And the date, I like that. I need to cut this little tiny bit off here. Still have my label. I'm not undecided. I think right here would be a nice spot, but I want to get this trimmed off. Let's turn it over this way. Use this edge as a guide. There, let's see how that looks. Oh, I went ahead and punched the hole there so I wouldn't glue anything on over the hole. But I do think we want something under this. Maybe we'll just stretch this little cheesecloth out here and put it underneath of this little label. Okay, how about that? Oh, I think that's perfect. Let's use a little bit of Fabric Fix on this, just because I do have quite a bit under there. Just a little bit more in the middle. How about right here? Oh, I think that's going to work perfectly. Just hold it for a moment so we can have a chance to grab hold. Let's see, what do we think? So cute. And a little bit of the faux stitching that you can tell that it is a pocket under there. That worked out nicely. I like that. I think that is complete now. We do need some of the hole reinforcers on there. Let's see, which one? Possibly, I think this rose gold one will work perfectly. Right there. That looks great. Okay, I'm going to turn it to the back. Lean it up against that for just a moment. Just put a tiny bit of glue on here. I did get these pole reinforcers from Amazon. If I can find the link and they still sell them, I'll pop it down below. But I love them, and they have silver, well, they're metallics reinforcement labels. But yes, they have the silver, rose gold, gold, and then the bronze. Those are all the colors that I use, so it just works out perfectly for me. Okay, now we can use a gold gel pen or metallic pen or Sharpie, gold Sharpie marker, silver, whatever color you want to use. Oh, we need to snip that off, don't we? Just a little bit there. Okay, let's see what we have. That looks perfect. I like it. This is for, find my little paper. Junk Journal, July Junk Journal Challenge 2025, and is hosted by Lee's Art and Junk Journal Wonderland. You can put your makes here on YouTube, Instagram, and she's created Facebook. I will put her video below so you can see all about it, and all of her links are in her description box. Use the hashtag JJJC2025. It is an open challenge. Anyone can join in, and I am making a tag flip journal, so I can use these tags later in something else. But here is my tag for day 5, which is the 7th of July, and tag is the prompt. I think it turned out really, really cute. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.